Button is depressed.
Button is being depressed right now.
Quiet on the set. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Lazs and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Lazs.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of What Are We Doing Around Here on a little show called Lunch with Lazs and Jack, because we're going to interpret some news so you don't have to. And Lazs is supposed to say something.
I was waiting for you to continue on.
Yeah. Giveaways are open on my stream. Giveaways are open on Laz's stream. So ! Bundle me to get in on those bundles, streamer bundles, which are guaranteed to have at least one thing from the Crown Shop. And then also ! I love free shit if you're interested in Steam keys. And if you contribute 300 bits on either stream, then you'll also receive a Steam key. And if you subscribe or if we hit 500 bits or more, we're going to play some marbles if you so desire.
That's right. Kitty Cam is live. Kitty's sitting there cleaning himself as he's just relaxing in his little bed right next to me there.
Now, I did notice a lizard inside my house earlier, and I don't know how it got inside. It must have snuck inside while I was going in and out of the door. But Lily hasn't brought it to me, and Lily is actually on the ground right now.
I hear.
Way down there. Meow.
Yeah, Kitty's got a vet appointment today, so I gotta go see how much weight he's gained and get him some first set of vaccinations and get his skin problem taken care of.
Oh.
He's gonna have a fun trip today.
Yeah. Whereas I went to the doctor and got stabbed.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Had the blood drawn.
Pokey.
Yeah. Just that way the doctor can sit there and say silly things like, you need to do things differently.
Like, you need to stop doing those crazy things you do.
Yes.
But
But
let's get things started.
Tweeterverse has been a rockin' today.
Oh man, I tell you what, you tamers out there, we were talking about taming yesterday, and you tamer folks have spoken. And of course, because you have spoken,
like 10 tweets.
Chris went freaking nuts. So we're going to be starting out. Where are we starting out? I got to go
22
here.
hours ago.
22 hours ago.
Yeah. 22 hours ago, Chris was tweeting out that, all right, I'm going to shelve the idea for no trade pets at least for now. I think it makes sense, but a lot of pushback on the idea, not a big deal either way.
It is a big deal either way. Let's look at some of the responses there.
It is one of those ones where, what about connecting in modifiers based on the level of taming, i.e. a higher level and tamer in general will have a much stronger pet, or perhaps that idea is that your level is not needed to tame a pet that there is a chance for it to break its taming and go wild on you.
Yeah, I wonder where I heard that one from.
No clue who mentioned obedience not being high enough that the animal potentially breaks that and does weird stuff and attacks random things, maybe including you.
Yeah. That's not a new cattail microphone. That's just the same old cattail microphone. He's got cattail and ear microphones, and my kitty just about fell off.
so we've got the work earbud, and then we've got so we can actually just lower that one right now because, and then we can do this and really just pay attention. But then Lily is right here on my desk, getting the love. And as you see, that the headbutts are there. Then Pietro is like, I concur with packet loss and link higher tier pets with taming specs so that only real tamers have access to higher level pets. In the end, for a tamer, the pet is the primary weapon. Make sure to ignore gloves bonus when doing that. Packet Loss did say, you don't have to shelve the idea. You can get stronger pets with taming specialization and have rare non-tradable pets. The problem is that when you say all 10 to 15 tier pets are going to be untradable, anyone can tame them. That doesn't make anything special or help tamers.
That's right.
Everything's supposed to be tradable. No trade was really for a couple of items that were tied to things, but no trade.
Still shouldn't be any no trade items. There should be no trade. There should be no trade items. I'm sorry.
I agree with you on that. There should be no trade items. Everything should be tradable. Because otherwise you're going to break things because something's supposed to be, and especially if you turn around and you say, okay, new pets are going to be untradable, and someone else gifted me a tier 15 whatever, and I can freely trade that, but then others not. It's one of those ones where it's like, why do that?
Elvin says he kind of likes the idea someone had a pet affinity. You have to use it a while to reach full effectiveness. Not even just pet affinity, but pet food. I don't know why the tamer has to eat the food instead of the pet eating the food. And the pet food
that would be animator.
Yeah, but the pet food should be a direct correlation to the happiness and effectiveness of your pet. If your pet is well fed and cared for, he should act better, have better stats. If he's underfed and not fed, he should be sluggish and unresponsive. All sorts of things can be done that way, but as well as using them on a regular basis. If you train an attack dog and you don't keep him, on his toes, well, eventually he'll lose his effectiveness when you need him the most. So yes,
absolutely, and that means that you have to have that pet out constantly for training. So that way, if you pull out one pet occasionally and another pet is your primary pet's going to do better. That one that you rarely pull out's going to have a learning curve and may break.
Eric McGregor says it should hit the gear and be persistent. By coincidence, I'm a Bard Tamer. Bard Tamer, interesting combination.
Yes.
Yeah, is you can have a pet do attacks while you sit there and try not to die while you're casting your Bard skills. Absolutely.
Now, Chris does have a lot more taming tweets out there that we get to discuss. So 2 hours ago, Chris has been working on all tamed creatures after seeing some huge imbalances.
Huge.
For a 100 skill player, tamed Croc equals 130 DPS. A Wyvern equals 22. Also, all are nearly identical other than DPS and very slight health variations. Addressing that now, and it will be a big deal for tamers.
Big deal. And then 2 weeks from now, he's going to nerf it all, so.
Well, I mean, it's Shroud math. It's gonna change. It's gonna change, and then it's gonna be like.
Let's go to commentary.
Okay, commentary there. Garrett responding with something also seems very odd with the aggro. Even though the aggro numbers say the same, different pets seem to have very different aggro. Maybe it's just that way. The spider, and my favorite, seems to be very hated pets by mobs, retaining aggro very well compared to other pets. 2 hours ago, Chris is like, biggest factor in aggro is DPS. Some special attacks also generate massive aggro. Looking at all these factors, if everything else was already the same, the aggro is wrong.
Poison, spider poison. Poison and web effects really annoyed things.
Yes. The initial aggro is really one of the biggest factors. If your pet doesn't get an initial aggro, you'll be waiting 4 to 5 seconds for it to update before they gain control over the mob. Nice. Following these for great updates. Very excited to see these in action, opening up many new possibilities. Any chance in the near future that summons can get the same treatment? No comment.
No.
So, 2 hours ago, Wolves' previous DPS was 60. They gained a higher crit chance and multiplier plus second special attack that gains a slight movement speed tendon attack. DPS now at 80, but high variability due to crits. It gains dodge and loses about 10% health. Bears were at 75 DPS, which stays the same, gaining about 10% health, some damage resistance, and double aggro.
Double aggro.
The idea being they are the beefy tank that can hold aggro. Followed by boars were at 58 DPS. They are going to continue to be the piggy tank. No DPS change, but gaining 20% more health, some damage resistance, and enough bonus aggro to make it slightly higher aggro than the bear, even with its lower DPS.
Interesting.
There is a comment there.
Yeah. Is there? I don't see a comment there. Let me refresh there.
The Razorback Destroyer has been my best friend for the last 2 years. Ooh. Scrolling up. The crocodile, the broken pet that made me spend 12 plus hours testing and reworking these. The tier 12 croc was 130 DPS before rework. The new tier 15 is about 30% less health than baseline, gives damage avoidance, and the new DPS is still highest, but now only 105. And the DPS is low survival pet.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Spiders were up next. They were roughly 75 damage per second. That drops slightly to 70, but their poison gains a fairly large strength debuff that can reduce target DPS and health and effectively bringing up its DPS.
Spiders were one of my favorites early on.
Yeah.
Tell us something we didn't know in this next one.
Then after that, we do have Wyverns were just broken.
Broken.
Like 20 DPS before, and I found the bug causing them to be so much worse than stats showed. Fixed that bug and boosted tail attack damage to be rare but devastating. New DPS is 75, but with poison effects.
New poison effects.
Yes. Commentary. Since it's melee, how is aggro? Would love to use the Wyvern. Aggro is good due to poison, but not on par with the bear or boar. Its poison debuff strength dex now and slow attacks, but big hits, so great on high DR things and in PvP, but not as good as of a tank as some of the other critters.
Never liked the Wyvern. Their follow is just ridiculous. Their pathing is just ludicrous.
Yeah. Dragons and Wyverns should be top DPS according to Eric McGregor.
You would think. But nightmares, I haven't seen any. We're getting to that.
Wait. Big cats.
Wait for it.
These guys are slightly different, but right at 85 DPS, middle of the pack toughness, above average aggro, and a rend-like claw attack that can debuff health regen. Wouldn't that be called a bleed?
Probably a bleed effect.
Yeah, and each will get a roar effect that can AoE debuff bad guys or party debuff party depending on a specific cat.
Or buff party. Debuff baddies or buff
debuff
party.
Debuff or buff party, yeah.
Commentary.
Commentary from that one is going to be, looks like, at Lich points to Post and says to Lich, you best start learning new skills or you might end up replaced one day. And Chris is like, I just used the same DPS on the Lich with the same skill levels as Taming Test. He came up short on health, but with about 60% as much of, but his DPS was 71, which puts him in the tamed range, but not bad considering I have no gear to boost him. Z's like, yeah, it's too bad for sure for DPS. Health is always weaker. That and its speed of walking, but that is its bane. So slow and then some. Please do the Phoenix. Its special explode needs a change as the Phoenix fights range so it never blows up next to mobs. Oh, and it would be nice if we can get some of the hostile NPCs to have tamed ones of these, like they do wolves. Well, considering they're cats, they're more likely tamed the NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Did I
That's
get dropped
Tortured
off a call?
Love
Sweet, I got
giving
dropped off
us
a
some
call.
music.
Okay, then after that, let's talk about some of those unicorns and nightmares. Were already decent DPS one-on-one, but could go sky high with their ranged attacks, hitting lots of targets. Leaving that alone, but attack previously generated 0 aggro. Fixed it so now creates aggro and also loses some health. Still top DPS in the right spot.
Nice.
Yeah.
And again, the
imagine
Nightmare
that.
is my favorite these days.
How did something generate 0 aggro?
Well, I don't actually believe that because we would go out, of course, to control points, and we'd have a party of 12, and out of the 12, usually 6 to 8 people had nightmares, and we just let the nightmares would just wreak havoc, man. I mean, they would just go grab everything and anything, leaving the players to just do as they will. So, I mean, while you still had a tank, the tank I don't think ever had to do quite as much work when nightmares were present in the scene doing their job. So, Eric says nightmares hold aggro bad. I don't see the need for them to holding aggro, period, because they kill things so damn quickly. Especially when they're in a pack. You get six nightmares working in sequence, man. Those things are a bitch. I mean, well, if you're solo and fighting hard stuff, that's a little bit different story. And especially if you're a bard, because that bard grabs that aggro away from that pet. So you may want to rethink that strategy, at least for solo there, Eric.
Well, I mean, if we're going to be talking about like all of these changes to pets and the addition of skills to some pets, as was very briefly brought up, there needs to be more tamer, I don't want to say NPCs, mobs, that have already tamed them. They need to also use the same skills. And as we have mentioned for years, or I have, we need to rethink all of the mobs, tier 1 through tier 15, and what skills are being used by said mobs in different tiers. You need to diversify that AI exactly, to make them more versatile. Yeah. That way you're creating like a tier 15 mob that's a magic user. You have no clue what school they're going to use. They can just be just like your players. So it's like you equip them with a sword or shield. They're using all the heavy armor skills. They're using all of the skills from the swords tree. They're using the shield tree. Then they're also casting magical skills other than like a tier 15. Yeah, a tier 15 bear. Add some new skills there as well.
Because I like the idea of the bleed. A bear should have a bleed effect. The cat should have a bleed effect. Anything that's got claws and bite attacks.
Oh yeah,
should have a bleed
not just
effect.
That, but they should also have a, like, for bears and cats, they should have that roar that also is a massive debuff to players. You already have the knockback. You have
I hate
you
knockback.
Should also have like
I hate knockback.
Yes.
But if I'm standing there, and I don't do it much anymore because I've pretty much switched to ranged. But as a bladed fighter, knockback is my worst enemy because you're right there, and then all of a sudden you get a knockback, and instead of getting the kill, it's got a chance to do some healing and then come back with a vengeance, which I don't like. But Eric McGregor, absolutely, I love the Nightmare in a party, and especially Elysium, one of my favorites. Absolutely, let my Nightmare run rampant while I peacefully mine. That's one of my favorites, brother. I'm with you all the way on that. So, it's a great animal just for those things, especially if you're just harvesting. Usually, whether it be mining, whether it be forestry, whether it be whatever it is you're out there doing, a Nightmare is great because it just tends to roam and attack anything that comes near you while you get harvesting, unmolested. So, really love it for that reason, though. I'm going to have to go take a look at Crocs after seeing what Chris has got to say. May have to get maybe the spawn of Sobek, or is it just a regular Crocs? He doesn't mention the spawn of Sobek. Is that one tameable? I don't know if spawn of Sobek is actually tameable or not.
I don't know if it is because it's considered like a mini boss. But yeah, I mean, it's like we need diversity of enemy AI. That will be a massive game changer. If Chris did that, it will create a new levels of complexity for Shroud, and it will also change player behavior. And if you start thinking about like players' play styles, I mean, that will change the way that we have to play the game.
Yeah. And then,
unless you're me or Lazs and we don't really hunt, and then it doesn't really affect our play style.
Eric also says at higher levels you can leave the pet put away and just run with polearm puncture to destroy any mobs who happen to come close. That way you can wear the Matic neck. The meticulous neck. I don't know if I've got that one. What are you using on that there, Eric? As I use here, let me change over to my mining suit.
And I will say that
and I'm using the gauntlets of lead. I'm using
the game harder would not be a bad
BMC
thing.
rings and the belt of control for my animal. So what are you wearing in the next slot? I'm curious.
I am wearing
meticulous gem in the rings and neck. Is it better than a pair of epic BMC rings for plus 12% mining meticulous combined?
You're killing me.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh fucking A. Devil Colt responded to the thread.
10%. Okay. To which thread? Let's see. What are we talking about?
Hold on.
Oh, the one. Are you using multiple monitors? Is that the one you're talking about?
This is hilarious. Do you guys have multiple screens? Here's what I think the problems is. You are set on a resolution that is higher than what the screen can currently support. This might be caused by having multiple screens. I have 3 monitors.
Same here.
And only one is where I am displaying Shroud. The resolution is supported on my monitor. I checked with Unis. Hold on. Now I got to go find out. I got to find some blank space. That way I can sit here and go to display settings and bring that up. So that way everybody can actually see what my monitors are actually. It's like, which monitor am I looking at? This is one right now. But 3 is really my main monitor. And then from there, here, hold on. If only I could display this all at the same time.
Yeah.
Display resolution. There. Oh, hold on. I need to.
I was going to mention this. I mean, he made this comment last week. This was Friday. Yeah.
No, last edited today at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. I checked with you. So if you have two monitors and your first desktop is the one with the low resolution.
Oh, that's the bottom line edit. Okay, but it was posted on Friday.
All three of my monitors are running in the exact same resolution. It's like, I seriously have no idea how to fix this other than setting a correct resolution.
We're in the correct resolution.
I am in a correct resolution.
See, in your case, you're the same resolution across three monitors. My case,
absolutely,
I'm not. In my case, I'm 1080p here, and then what am I on my other ones? Hold on, now I gotta look. Display settings.
I would do all of the display settings for him, so that way he could actually see that all three are there. There's.
I'm in 1280 on the two side monitors, so I'm in 1280 on these monitors, and I'm in 1080 on the mid monitor. So,
yes. So it's like that. That is a 24-inch. That is a 27, and that is a 24-inch. Woo!
Yeah.
So I've got two 24s, and then my main one is a 27-inch. Woo! Yeah.
But yeah, you're in 1440, which maybe if you knock yourself down to 1080, you might not have that problem.
Well, you know what? No, because if I do that, and then I have to go like resize everything and all over the place.
That's the point, Shadowface. That's the point.
Yes.
Yeah, you missed the problem. Let's go show him one of the videos. Let's just take the first video. I think I may have to download that.
Yeah, well, I've got the videos, I think, on my desktop. So let's see.
Yeah, you do. I have actually downloaded the first one. Yeah. So
hold on.
Because you have them locally, I didn't.
The funny thing is he doesn't realize that I actually trimmed the video instead of displaying the whole screen, so that way I could actually. So what ends up happening when you've got the movable health bars is you click on it, and then it's like you've got like a couple of inches between where your mouse pointer is and where the health bar is.
Some reason I'm not getting actually any video on that video. Why is that?
Well, you didn't hit the play button.
I did.
You played it, and then and
there it is.
If you do it in 1920 by 1080, it doesn't
at 50
really matter
hertz. When the hell do you go to 50 hertz? 50 hertz looks like you got it good.
Yeah. But
why would you go down to 50 hertz? 60 is a standard.
I was just randomly picking one.
And that one actually looked good. That one looked like it was working.
That one worked fine if you turn around. And so I was playing around with like different settings just to see what's going on. That way you can actually really get that, okay, this is actually related to these screens doing weird things. And I've got like 4 of these videos. Which one am I?
Yeah, I'm grabbing the next one. So let's see what the next one does.
Yeah. So.
Or you're just set for the next one. So.
Nope. Let's go with. There's Lazs. Let's go with. Hopefully this isn't. Oops. That's a work video.
In all of these, it seems to be working pretty well. To tell you the truth, buddy. I mean,
it's fine as long as you play in 1920 by 1080.
Oh, well,
But-
hold on here. Okay, now this one, I'm going to replay this one and pause it real quick. You're at 2560 by 1440 at 59 hertz. What the fuck is with 59 hertz? What do you know? Set it to 60. Set it to 75.
No.
What's 59 hertz? Who the hell sets their monitors at 59 freaking hertz? No wonder why you're having problems.
Yeah, hold on.
And that's the only one that seems to be out of sync. The other two seem to be in perfect sync. Yes.
Here, I'll do it at 143 hertz if you really want me to. So in the list, so that way I have to show this to Lazs.
So this
there
was
is no
the complaint.
60 hertz. There is no 60 hertz.
But there is 59.
There is 59.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. So all of your hertz ratings, none of them is a freaking even number. That's really freaking weird.
Hey man, it's whatever.
Instead of 120, it's 19. Instead of 24, it's 23. Instead of you don't even have one at 75. You go from 59 to 84. That's just really freaking weird.
To 99 to 119 to 143.
We got to show you all this, yeah. And he's got some of the weirdest resolution settings. That's
well, the fun part is what my monitor really supports is the 59 hertz. So if I try to select the 143, it doesn't allow me to select it.
Okay, so Eric McGregor, you got the Gauntlets of Lead Rare, which I've got, but you got a +1, which plus 15 gathering time bonus, yeah. But I don't see a Matic. The Meteoric Iron Necklace and Meticulous, that one I could use. Meteoric Iron Ring. Okay, so your rings are equal to my BMC rings when it comes to. I see you. And let me bring this up for everybody so I can just. Are you handing those to me? Why did you put the whiskey in there? Are you drinking whiskey while you're doing that?
Why do I have like 12 notifications on here?
Yeah, I guess drinking whiskey gives you the mining gathering time bonus, forest gathering time bonus, and 3 Matic. Oh, so booze actually helps with your meticulous. I didn't realize that.
I don't know, man. I do that 25-year one, and I hate to say it, but I don't see a whole lot of difference. But I'm low into this. It just doesn't seem like it really works that great to me.
Well, at 3%. Now, again, if you're looking at what I've got on screen, and comparatively, like he's got the 2 meteoric iron rings of meticulous, the meticulous miner, where I'm using the BMC rings. But the BMC rings give me 200% encumbrance, 100% each, even though there's a health penalty on them, and the 6% mining Matic. So between the 6%, the necklace with another 6%, and then the gauntlets of lead with the gathering time bonus, all that adds up. So when you're adding it up, you're getting 6, 12, 18 with the whiskey. You're getting 21% plus bonus. And then using gathering time, I'll have to try. I have to get a necklace, and I'll have to try the whiskey next time. But for the most part, like I was saying earlier, I'm using already. I'm using the gauntlets of lead. I'm using the BMC ring, so I need to get myself a necklace and then drink some booze. So I'll keep that in mind there, Eric. Thank you for showing me that.
Mine are 6% as well. Both of them. Pretty much just like his.
But of course, trading out the rings would give me a better health, because you'll notice that I can't move my health bar now. I got to wait till Thursday. Lazs. Yes.
Elwin's like, my display has a 23 and 24, 59 and 60 hertz. 23 and 59 are possibly interlaced. Oh wait, I see a 70 and 75 for 1024 by 768. Yeah.
Yeah. That's low resolutions.
Oh yeah. Does this
Thank you,
game even
Eric.
support 640 by 480? I mean, because that's where the resolution I learned how to game in.
Let's see. Let's see. What are the supported resolutions?
No, 1024 by 768 is the lowest.
Oh, so the screen resolutions that you're looking at are that's from the game itself. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. But that's matching up with your monitor. My highest is the 1920 by 1080 at 60 hertz. Is but none of yours seem to be. Yeah, I don't know why. I have a 59 hertz. I have a 50. I have a 24. I have a 23. So mine actually bounce. But I have the extra point. I have the 60 and the 59. I've got the 24 and the 23. Across the board. Yeah.
The funny thing is, like in slobs, if you really want to see something really funny, if I set it to 1920 by 1080, and let's go with 143, so it defaults to the 59 hertz, because that's what the monitor supports, and then you can see what ends up happening on slobs.
But you know what? We are way past time on that bundle giveaway.
That giveaway, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to stop what we're doing here real quick and do a couple bundles for you folks.
Okay, hold on. I need to move my window again and then come over to the bundle me.
Trick Steve and the Maynard. Trick Steve and the Maynard.
Got the Maynard and Tantalus. Tantalus, I need your in-game name. Hopefully it's just Tantalus. Let's see. Maynard 1. He's a wiener. And then Tantalus.
Let's see. Is Trick Steve in game?
So it's like, hey, does your monitor support these weird-ass resolutions? Yes, it does. Okay, it is Tantalus. That is great. You're a wiener. Check your in-game mail, there, Tantalus, because that has been sent.
And Trick Steve, there you go.
Okay, then let's go ahead and wait, whoops. I guess I should have done that first. And now, mouse, stop doing weird things. And thank you for that follow as well. That's always a nice thing to do, especially when you're getting stuff. And giveaways reopen. Woohoo! I guess I could just leave that giveaway open like the entire stream and not just open and close it, but that's never fun.
Well, you could always turn off entries and turn them back on and let everybody who was there already be there, but
no fun whatsoever.
Yes, Kitty must have eaten a fish. He's got him. He's pretty full. He's tucking himself out today. That's okay. He needs his rest for his vet visit later on this afternoon.
Yep. Anyway,
moving right along. So yeah, the monitor issue, I don't know, is but are we going to knock the fact that we've got movable health bars finally after 7 years? So I'm not going to knock that. If he can fix it, he can fix it. I don't recall having a problem when I did it. And let me just go back. No, you can't see mine because I had my mouse cursor turned off. So and I'm not going to load that up.
My video with the 1920 by 1080 was other than the a little bit of a shift, but it wasn't as significant as
your full screen. Yeah, your normal screen.
Yeah. But I would hate to have to sit there and play the game in 1920 by 1080 because then it
Why? I
becomes
got
a small window.
I got great resolution, but then I'm playing on a 40-something inch screen, so
I like my screen real estate, man.
yeah, so do I. That's why I'm playing on a 40-something inch TV.
Yeah, but does your TV support much higher resolutions?
At 1080, it's a 1080p.
So it supports 1920 by 1080. That's
Yeah.
it. So graduate to a 4K TV and a 2K TV.
I've got a 50-inch 4K sitting right over there, but that's what I watch actual TV on.
That's what she watches all the porn on for the VR porn.
No, I watch that on the VR headset, man. Come on, get real.
You got to make sure it's all being rendered at 90 frames per second in each eye.
Whitfield, you're too much. I wouldn't doubt that you've probably still got a CRT at 1024 by 768 floating around the house.
So, do you remember like when the 15-inch CRT with the flat screen came out?
Dude,
It's like, I
remember.
God.
Yeah, I remember the last time I had a screen go out and it was a CRT. I almost gave myself a hernia because I
300 pounds of lead.
I bought a 17-inch flat that had just come out, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, that thing was heavy. I mean, I paid. Yeah, you paid through the nose for them too. I mean, these days you can get a 32-inch flat screen TV for like $99 at freaking Walmart. Yeah. Trinitrons, I worked for Sony for 2 years. You know what? Once you know that those roster lines are there, man, you never not see them ever again, and they're annoying as all freaking hell because they've got those two lines right, 1/3 down and 1/3 of the way up. And once you know they're there in the Trinitron, you cannot not see them. Now, was it green or was it amber, Maynard? Green or amber?
So I actually had green and amber.
Yeah, I've had both.
Yeah. The Apple II started with a TV, probably a 13-inch TV. Yeah.
Did I just ruin it for you there, Shot Glass brother? Sorry, man. Did you not know those were there? He's here in chat. I'm waiting for him to chime in.
Yeah.
No, it's my grandparents or my mom and dad actually that have it.
Yeah. But were you aware of them to begin with or not?
I was not.
Oh. Well, that's part of what they call the Trinitron technology. That's part of what makes the screen what it is. And of course, again, now that you know to look for it, maybe you shouldn't look for it, but when you look for it and you identify it, you'll never not see it again. I mean, it's just one of them
I just
weird
won't tell
things.
my dad.
Yeah, don't tell him. But I worked out at Sony down in Fort Myers for 2 years. I was actually their PC tech support when they first came out with the Sony Vios, and yeah, we just did all sorts. I mean, basically, we helped write the Sony book of troubleshooting back in the day because there was no book. The Sony Vio was brand new. There was no database. We basically created the database. And then once that was done, they got rid of all of us and hired out a third-party fucking contractor to just read all the answers that we created out of the database, which pissed off a lot of people. But yeah, I learned a lot about Sony, and you know, again, while they have some good products, I wouldn't buy many of them. Probably two of the best products they ever had was, of course, the age-old timeless Walkman, and I've got a couple of those, stashed away. And of course, their TV screens back in the day were, of course, legendary. But again, once you knew those two lines were there in your Trinitron, other than that, I tend to stay away from them these days. Digital electronics have come a long way.
I'll save that for the next time he pisses me off.
Got to blow out the
go.
optical mouse sensor since Lily decided to get some cat hair on there.
Yeah. Then there's the old cleaning the trackball on your mice. How many people remember having a trackball on your mouse, having to clean it?
Oh yeah. That Q-tips and rubbing alcohol, man. Q-tips and rubbing alcohol.
I long for those days, actually.
No, is because if you're like Jack and I and you have cats, man, those things get gunked up a whole lot quicker.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Eric even with the optical
raises
mouse,
his hand.
Yeah, even with the optical mouse, the cat hair occasionally gets in there.
Mouse falls.
Interferes.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I just wish that my mouse wasn't discontinued.
Let's talk about that topic I posted in there. We were talking about this yesterday, and somebody sent me a link to a topic in the forums about that item for sale up on shroudmarketplace.com.
Shroud Marketplace? Yes. So someone's like, here is an actual...
Start with the Rachel, yeah.
Wait. Start with which one?
Rachel, yeah. I saw this.
Oh. I saw this in Sultan. Someone is selling this table, Artifice Display Table 2. No idea where he got this. I think it's one of those big tables in Artifice. This would make a nice addition to the Crown Store. Followed by, here's an image of the actual table. With no description of how he acquired it. At a previous post, a Shogun gazebo like the one in the theater.
Yeah, skip that.
Okay, Elgarian's like, not sure how someone ended up with that unless a GM gave it to them at some point mistakenly. Nice item, though. I put on a to-do list to look it over and put on the store.
Yeah, so... Screw you, one-of-a-kind guy. Screw you. Because Elgarian's thinking about putting it in the store.
Yeah.
That would be a really nice, and if you hadn't seen this, you hadn't heard us talk about it yesterday. One of these items is for sale in the store in Shroud Marketplace.
That's right. That not only that, but where's the craftable version?
Yeah, well, we're asking that about 1,000 items in game still. Where's the craftable version? Where's the craftable version? I'm still waiting for the craftable. What the hell's the word I'm looking for?
Stuff.
Platforms that came out last month that were supposed to be coming soon and still haven't made it.
What are you doing?
And we still haven't made it out to hometown. I've been trying to do that since last week. Maybe tomorrow, if Bridge Troll reminds me again, maybe we'll make it out there. Because
Lily is currently on my shift key.
You need your correspondent in the field, Lazs.
What's that?
You need your correspondent in the field.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that used to be us until we got tired of doing that. But
Lazs and Jack in the field. I mean, if people ever respected times for events, that would have been fantastic.
Shadow Vice, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's take a quick trip out there just to show people what I want to talk about. It really shouldn't take long. I'm going to party you. And I'll party these guys if they want to come along. Real quick.
Well, do I even have a hometown in my list? I do not have hometown. So yes. Hurry up, last teleport.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to party Eric. There we go.
I know Lily is cruise control for awesome. Because I think it's hilarious that she will like sit right on, like just rest her hand on my wrist as it's on my keyboard.
And there's a location called New Crown Shop Items. New Crown Shop Items where you want to teleport to when you go to hometown. Here we go.
Dun 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 dun.
Because we actually do have a couple minutes to show people, but I was informed that anything that's new in the Crown Shop is now getting added to this area in hometown.
That's a lie. I mean, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, was I supposed to?
I don't know, but I have it on good authority. So,
Okay.
but what one of the most interesting things is that you're going to find here is that some things are. Oh, you got to step away from this. So some things size proportionately are not what you might think by looking at the store. Starting off with these platforms that can be
wait
placed.
For me to get there.
Yeah, well,
I got like
I'm
3
here.
seconds. Three
I'm
seconds.
Here. It's right here
As
in
soon
front
as-
of us.
Okay.
Right here in front of us, like these platforms, all different sizes, shapes, and colors. But this allows you to actually, if you notice, put them into the terrain and do some other stuff with. But the one thing I really wanted to show off, if we got to take a stroll over here.
Is this the craftable version?
No, there is no craftable version yet. But if you're looking for these pools of lava, you may want to just really come out here and look at it. I'm getting stuck here because these things are just a little bit different in scale. Yeah, Jack, you don't want to sit in there. Than you might have thought. Oh, you're not dying?
No. It's a
Oh,
bathtub,
that's
man.
interesting.
These are pretty big.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here, as well as the difference in size in certain statues. So if you're looking to see if something's going to fit on your lot, and you're looking for this gargoyle, make sure you buy that gargoyle and not these gargoyles if you're trying to put them on like a row lot. You know what I'm saying? So this is where you can come to check out some of the new stuff and see what it is and get an idea what's going on. What else was cool out here? Again, all the new NPC clothes, I believe, are put on these mannequins out here, or new stuff that's in the store.
Well, those were helmets.
This was the new dunk tank that was put in recently. But basically, this whole area is dedicated to just stuff that goes into the Crown Store every release. So if you're looking to find out what's new in the Crown Store and you want to see and scale it to see if it's going to fit on your lot, you're going to want to come out here and check out what's going on.
Tank actually work?
Is
it just random?
It's you need 3 people technically. Let's get over here to the dunk tank. Yeah, so Eric's there in that. Okay, and then you need a third person behind here. Get back over there, Jack. And Eric, get back in. So the guy back here controls the switch. When I trigger that switch, that resets the tank and also resets the levers. So if you don't reset the tank with the switch back here, the same lever always sinks the person. So see, that time it's not that lever. So
well, the last time it got to wait for it was this one. So it's going to be the fourth one. Nope, the second.
Yeah.
Come on. It just takes too long. So what happens if you reset it while he's inside?
I don't know. Let's find out. Eric, you want to jump in and see if I can reset it while you're in there? Oh, there it is.
Not a bug. Can you move? Or are you stuck?
Looks like he's swimming in midair now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now he should be able to move. Reset it again. Reset it before.
That's what I did. I'm resetting it while he's in there.
Trap him.
It won't reset while he's in there, apparently. Oh, there it goes. Is he trapped? Nope.
Okay. That time he got out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is really just what I wanted you to all see. All sorts of cool and interesting items so you can see size, scale. A couple of other cool items like the new stoves that came in a couple of releases back. Again, make sure you put this on a wall because the hood system comes with this. And of course, they put a wall up so that you can see this. Putting this out in the middle of the world with the hood system hanging out, you know. And then there was the new refrigerators that were somewhere out here too. But again, the thing I wanted you all to know is that there is a location. You wouldn't have thought that these things were as huge as they are. So just so you know,
This is pretty damn big.
they are freaking huge. Yes. So just be wary when you're buying stuff instead of going, I didn't know. Well, now you know. You can come on out here. Yes, you can fish in those, supposedly. Yes, you can fish in those. That's exactly what they're intended for. So you can have lava fishing in POTs. So if you want some lava fishing in your POT, get the big ones, put a bunch of them together, stuff like that. But meanwhile, it's that time. Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's way past that time.
It is that time.
Do some drawings real quick. So we need to close that giveaway.
Let's close giveaways. Let's pick ourselves a winner here.
And Stymie, victorious.
Mandelkoff, you are the winner of a mystery game key.
Mom, but
let's see what he's going to get himself a copy of.
And
he's going to get himself
to the lot.
Curse of the Eye of Isis. Curse of the Eye of Isis going out to Mandelkoff.
Mandelkoff also won on my side.
Very nice. $2.99.
Pocket Kingdom. Pocket Pool Kingdom.
And then our other winners are going to be, as we close this giveaway.
And let's
and draw our entrance. Mom with another win.
Pocket Kingdom.
And Stymie
$7.
with another win. Mom and Stymie. So congratulations, Mandelkoff, Mom and Stymie.
I forgot who I said the winners were.
That's why you have them up on screen.
That was Mom and Stymie as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay.
What a coinkydink.
And I don't know how that happened, man. But streamer bundle, wiener there, and then Stymie, Savage Fury. I'm sorry, Savage Furry. Let's see. There you go, cause you're a wiener.
We gotta get out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Lazs.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.